What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and in this one we are going to have an SGC reveal. So these are my personal cards. They were sent as part of a group submission. So if you guys saw the live video on my channel yesterday, there was the group submission was over 200 cards. So that was my biggest submission to date, and they were sent in the first week of August, and I am recording this video on Friday, September 10th. So with shipping to and from, it took about a month and a week. So, SGC is just absolutely killing it right now. You really cannot beat the price point and the turnaround time. So, I said it in my video yesterday when I was live. My favorite grading company right now is SGC. You just cannot beat it. There's a lot of new companies out there. Maybe you can send them and get them back pretty quick. But as far as actually increasing the value of your cards, SGC is just a place to go. So they're absolutely killing it right now. And if you guys are interested in joining one of my SGC group submissions, just head over to 502frank.com. It has all the information you need. And the next submission due date is October 1st. So you do have, about 3 weeks or so to get some cards in. And again, the turnaround time is going to be about a month to a month and a half. And the price point, depending on if you want evaluation, is right around $30 per card. So you just absolutely cannot beat it right now. You can send in cards of players who are relevant right now and then get them back while they are still relevant. So I'm a big fan of SGC. Now, the slabs, I like them. They're definitely not my favorite, but as far as the grading scale goes, that's one of the reasons why SGC is my favorite, because 10s are definitely attainable. If you send in cards in really good condition, you will get 10s. And then they also do have the 9.5s for cards that are, in between a 9 and a 10, which I think is absolutely necessary. So absolutely love their grading scale. And if you guys go back and actually watch the video, or if you remember when I made the video of the preview of these cards, everything I said and the grades that came back were just spot on. So yeah, huge fan of it, what SGC is doing right now. So before we do get into the reveal, just want to say, as always, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I would definitely appreciate that. We are super close to 20,000 subscribers, and once we do hit that, we are going to do a major giveaway. I'm going to go live, rip some boxes, do all the giveaway stuff. So it's going to be a ton of fun. So hopefully we can do that very soon. I believe right now we're like 100 to maybe 150 subscribers away. So if you have not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button and check out that video in the description below. Make sure you get in on that one. And yeah, without further ado, we're ready to go ahead and get into it. We don't have a giveaway going on right now. So first up, we do have the James Wiseman Court Kings Acetate card. I did pull this one at the National. So I picked up one of the Court Kings blasters to pick up one of the National VIP packs. And out of that blaster, if you remember, I did pull a Wiseman and a LaMelo, which is going to come next. And when I made the preview video, I thought both cards, checked out. I thought they looked pretty good, but the acetate, I did mention, is always just super hard to grade, because this clear section over here does just show, every little imperfection, from dust to lint to, scratches, whatever it may be. These are just very hard to grade. But James Wiseman and LaMelo, I figured I'd go ahead and send them, just see what happens. As long as, honestly, I feel like even in a 9, because these are so hard to grade, I feel like it's not going to hurt the value at all. I feel like it might, even help it just to get it slabbed and protected. So I'm okay with a 9 on this one. Now, typically with SGC, you really need to be getting 9.5s and 10s to increase that value. But I am okay with a 9 on this acetate card. So first up, James Wiseman SGC 9. And this one is going to be available. So I'll try to mention, there's probably 5 or 6 here that are going to be available. So I'll try to mention those as we go. And then next up, we do have the LaMelo, and unfortunately, it did also get a 9. So we got 2 9s on our 2 acetate cards. Again, these are just really hard to grade. It shows every little tiny imperfection. So I'm okay with that. Again, I did check the pop report on this one, and I believe there's like 3 or 4 9s and nothing above. There's no 9.5s or 10s. So if you get one of these cards, I would recommend, you know, if it looks okay, I would send it, because if you do get a 9, 5, or 10 on one of these, it's definitely gonna bring a nice premium on those. So starting out with 2 9s, but again, you know, I said those were gonna be tough ones. And then next up, we do have a Pedri Merlin Refractor 9.5. And I wasn't really sure, you know, what to expect. I knew the centering was a little bit off, but I wasn't sure how hard SGC was going to go on these. So this one was pretty much spot on. I figured I'd send it. You know, everything looked to be in pretty good condition other than the minor off-center centering. So this one did pull a 9.5, which I'm okay with. I think it's definitely still going to help the value. You know, this card raw would probably go for maybe, I don't know, 20 or 30 bucks, and as an SGC 9.5, so I guess if you factor in the cost, $30, you're probably in it around 50 or 60, and then I still think it'll probably bring 75 or 80. So, you know, nothing crazy, but it is still going to help the value a little bit. But then the 10s are where you're going to make your real money. So Pedri Refractor 9.5, that one's going to be available as well. And then pretty much same thing, Kamavinga 9.5, again, Merlin Refractor. This one will also be available. And same thing as the Pedri, a little bit off on the centering. So that is definitely what caused the 9.5. And then next up, we did get a 10 on the Simons, and this one was probably the best centered card. It is still a little bit off, which honestly, if this one had perfect centering, I'm guessing this one might have been in the running for a pristine if it did pull the 10 with just a, you know, barely off centering. So this one will also be available as well. I'll probably, you know, if you're interested, definitely hit me up on Instagram, 502Frank. But I'm probably going to go to eBay with these soccer cards. That's definitely the best spot for soccer. It's where you're going to get the most views. But if you are interested in any of these, definitely, you know, hit me up. The Simons will probably go for a little bit more, because I do think this is the only, well, I guess Stadium Club Chrome, but this was his first rookie. So Simons Refractor 10, I am gonna look at flipping all the refractors. Now the colored number parallels I am gonna hold on to. So next up, we do have a Doku. This is the purple parallel, and this one did get a 10. So I am gonna hold on to this one. I think the base cards and the refractors are flips to make your money back on the submission. And then I think the soccer cards, the numbered parallels are definitely holds, at least until the World Cup, see what happens there. So I do plan on holding the Doku, but again, this is the purple out of 299. And another thing I really like about these SGC slabs, they do put the numbering on the labels, which I really, really like. So as you can see, there's the numbering there, and it's on the label. So Doku 10, pumped about that one. And then this one honestly might be the best card of the submission, and I believe this is the last. There is one more soccer card, but that one actually came from the national pack, so not a Topps card. But this one might be the best card of the submission. Jude Bellingham Merlin Chrome 10. This one is out of 175. So did pull this one from a blaster off camera, and this, I don't know, this might be my best Merlin pull. I did pull a Pulisic to 15, but a Bellingham rookie to 175 might probably be better than that one. So pumped about that one. So the Doku and the Bellingham I do plan on holding onto, and you know, at least for now, seeing what happens there. And then next up, Cole Anthony Revolution T-Mall. So this is the Asia red parallel. This one did get a 10, and honestly, I think I'm going to put this one and maybe one or two others in future fire packs. So I think I am going to start including a few SGC 10s in fire packs. Now it will be only SGC 10s, no 9s or 9.5s. You know, I'm a big fan of what SGC's doing. Their cards definitely have value. If you send in raw cards and they get 10s, it is going to increase the value for sure. So I think I am going to start including a few cards in my fire pack. So this one will likely be one of them. And then next up, this one will be another. So we did get a 10 on the LaMelo. And honestly, I think I'm, you know, just being one of the few LaMelo select rookie cards graded and being a 10, This is a pop one for SGC. I believe I could probably get a premium if I went ahead and sold it right now, but I do think I want to hold on to it and put it in a fire pack. I think that would definitely be a nice one for a fire pack. And with that, you know, kind of the black background, I think that looks really, really nice with the black SGC slab. So pumped about that one. And then this one will probably also be in a fire pack. We did get a 10 on the Denny die cut, which if you know, again, I went back and watched that preview video just to kind of see what I sent, see my comments on the cards. And I did mention that these die cuts are always very, very tough grades, you know, with the corners and edges, but the centering looked good. I thought it was in good shape, and sure enough, it did pull a 10. So I was really, really pumped about that. So that one will likely also be in a future fire pack. And then next up, we do have the Christian Pulisic out of the national pack. This one is out of 50. So we have number 2 of 50. This one did get a 10, and I think I'm actually gonna hold this one too, just because he is in that USA jersey. So if USA is able to make the World Cup, which hopefully they will, I do think the fact that this is actually in that USA jersey could be a really, really nice card. So definitely gonna hold this at least until the World Cup. Hopefully if USA makes it, that is. So Pulisic SGC 10. And then our final card of the submission, we did get a 10 on the Jacob Eason. You know, I sent this after the news that he was likely going to be the starter. I think Wentz is back, or, you know, going to start the season. I'm not exactly sure. I think I heard that. So I don't think Jacob Eason is actually going to be the starter at this time. But I went ahead and sent it. You never know with Wentz. I figured you know, it'd be good to have, especially if he was starting. I'd probably go ahead and look to flip it right now. But again, you never know. I would not surprise me at all if at some point during the season he is starting for the Colts. So we did get a 10 on that one. Again, this is the Dragon Scale out of 67. So 47 of 67. Pumped to get a 10 on this because these are pretty tough. The Dragon Scale typically has like some, you know, a lot of print lines on it. So happy with a 10 there. So overall, very, very happy with the grades. There's 4 10s, 5, 6, 7, so 8 10s out of 12 cards. I will gladly take that. So again, SGC is just killing it right now. If you are interested in joining an SGC submission, head over to 502frank.com. All the information you need is there. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do actually have a local card show tomorrow in Louisville, so I will definitely be putting out, you know, maybe 1 or 2 videos on that card show. So be on the lookout for those coming soon. So again, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon.